Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. Especially you, DJ Donna. DJ Donna sent this in because, you know, the Berlin Wall came down November 9th. It's the 35th anniversary a couple days ago on the fall of the wall. And this is an interesting looking news clip from just the day after November 10th, 1989 celebration at the Berlin Wall, ABC News. It's got 1 million views. So I'm very curious to see what was going down at the Berlin Wall the day after. Well, I thought the wall was gone. What the hell? Just kidding. I understand. Just because they opened the wall, now they actually got to get rid of it. I wonder if there's going to be footage here of people like chipping at it with hammers and stuff. I heard that they did that. All right, let's see.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight.
What an exciting time it would have been. Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
Peter Jennings, reporting tonight from Berlin.
From the Berlin Wall specifically, take a look at them. They've been there since last night. They are here in the thousands. They are here in the tens of thousands. Occasionally they shout, Die Mauer muss weg, the wall must go. Thousands and thousands of West Germans come to make the point that the wall has suddenly become irrelevant. Something, as you can see, almost to party on. How do you measure such an astonishing moment in history? The East German government said tonight they were going to make more openings in the wall, at least a dozen more. Put bulldozers right through the wall so that more people could cross to the west. The East German...
What a surreal experience that would be. And I guess there's plenty of people watching who maybe got to do this, to walk through the wall. You know, after they bulldoze it down. Just get to go march on through. Whereas just, you know, whatever, a few months before, that would have been a deadly attempt to do that.
Communist leadership tonight said there'd be a new election law guaranteeing secret elections which the rest of the world could monitor.
I'm sorry, what?
New election law guaranteeing secret elections which the rest of the world could monitor. And only 24 hours after East Germans were told they could go anywhere, anytime, the Soviet Union said that was a sensible move. Thousands of East Germans came across the border today, perhaps more than 100,000, so many that border police lost count. And at every border crossing, thousands of West Germans there to say welcome. Wow. Some of the really good news today was for the East German government. Well,
maybe it's a stupid question, but I guess not many West Germans were going into East Germany, huh?
Thousands and thousands came to look, even gape at this showcase of capitalism. The vast majority said they would be going back. The simple act of giving people the freedom to travel may have convinced East Germans they need not take flight whenever the door opens just a fraction.
That's interesting. I mean, it's not like you can just uproot your life and leave in a day. So, yeah, you're going to go back. That is interesting, though.
Has been an astonishing day. Hour after hour, all through today, thousands and thousands of West Germans have come to the wall to see for themselves, to climb up on this hideous structure, to finally look down at what has been no man's land for so long. Finally, after all these years, to say in person what they think of the East German border guards. Or try to make friends. Suddenly, a flashback to what it was like for so long. A young man in the East makes a dash for the wall. They catch him and take him away. Presumably, he should have used a legal border crossing. Only a couple of years ago, he might have been shot. Not today. Wow. Today, it was possible to have a dialogue. Your government seems to be changing every day. Where do you think it's going? That's the government's problem, he says, not mine.
How fascinating. What a kind of a different time this was.
Such an astonishing...
It's just a bizarre thing to see an interview with a border guard from the wall.
Moment in history. Now, what's it feel like to be standing on top of the wall?
It's incredible for me. It's I can't describe really my feelings. It's something unreal for me.
If there is someone who sleeps for 8 weeks and you told him what happened here, he thinks you're crazy.
Did it happen that quick in just 8 weeks? It was unfathomable that the wall would come down, and 8 weeks later it did.
It's unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
I was unaware it was that quick of a decision.
Tonight at the border crossings, including Checkpoint Charlie, which is normally a crossing for non-Germans only, there was still a block-long gauntlet of goodwill. Here, as everywhere else, it is one breathtaking moment after another. The new arrivals in their tiny, smoke-belching cars were greeted like athletes, patted on the back and cheered forward, sometimes pushed forward. Many of the East Germans were stunned by it all.
Yeah, I guess you might be nervous if you were an East German, you know, what the reception would be. That'd be pretty awesome. And this is a time period before, you know, the internet or anything. So you really don't have a temperature gauge for what the other side is feeling or how you're going to be received. So to just be like celebrated like a celebrity as you're coming across would be really cool and very relieving, I think.
I've been waiting 28 years for this, he told us. Will you come permanently, we asked. How long will you stay? I haven't much money, he said, but I'll stay till I run out of gas.
Wow. Amazing. Very cool. What an awesome piece of history. Happy anniversary to the collapsing of the wall. I'm going to read some comments. Freedom is a beautiful thing. You will never know the beauty of it until it is taken away. I think freedom in large part is taken for granted. What freedoms we do have. What a beautiful moment in German history. That was the happiest day of my life. Wow, that's so cool. It's just crazy because it wasn't that long ago. Like I said, I'm sure so many of you people were alive, even adults, when this happened. My God, 1980s to 2000 news broadcasting was the best. Reports of events only, facts only. I'm sure in hindsight it does look that way. It probably wasn't perfect, but it definitely was better, wasn't it? I think so. I agree. It feels very professional. The reporters just don't have much of a subjective take on things. It seems like they really are just presenting the facts as best they can. I'm German and I usually don't get tears. No, Germans aren't allowed to cry, right? But this is so great. I'll let you guys cry. You can cry happy tears if you want. Still gives me chills after more than 30 years. Yeah, what an awesome thing. Thank you for suggesting that. That was really cool. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.